Hi, and welcome to Music History Resources. This session will talk about the database Realm Abstracts of Music Literature. To get to the Music 343-344 website, you'll need to go to the course guides, which is on the library homepage. The library homepage is library.elmhurst.edu. And then in the quick start bar, look for the course guides. In previous sessions, we've talked about Oxford Music Online and BlueJ Search. This session is about finding articles on music topics. So the main database that we have to find articles about music topics is Realm Abstracts of Music Literature. It is a large database covering topics such as musical instruments, musicology and ethnomusicology, theory and analysis, pedagogy, and other interdisciplinary studies. So we're going to click on that. Interesting. That is not how that is supposed to work. Let's see, where is Realm? Okay, so here's Realm Abstracts of Music Literature. You can search in similar ways that you would search in our book catalog or in Oxford Music Online. You can look for particular composers, so I'm going to look up Guillaume Dufay. If I just do a search here, I get 1,000 articles. You'll notice the Realm Abstracts of Music Literature is an international database. The very first article here is in Korean. So there are some limiters over here on the left-hand side that you can use to help narrow down your search if you don't read languages such as Korean, German, French. Keep looking. Here's Dutch, German. There are no English language articles on the first page. So we are going to go down here to the language limiter. I'm going to say, only show me the articles in English. Thank you very much. So that cuts my results almost in half. So I can see here I'm down to 622. In my limiters on the left-hand side, I'll also see that there are different types of materials in the Realm Abstracts of Music Literature. So I can see there are academic journals, otherwise known as scholarly or peer-reviewed journals, books, reviews, conference papers, and dissertations. So I'm going to just say, just show me the articles, please. So now I've narrowed it down even further. I'm now down to 194 titles that are academic journals and in English. So I can now do some limiting. I could say if I'm looking for a particular piece, or I'm just looking at Dufay's motets. You'll notice, though, when I did a new search, it got rid of my limiters, so I have to put those back on. So again, show me the academic journals. And again, show me only things in English. So now I'm down to 33 articles about Dufay and motets. So I can see this looks exactly like what I want. So I can click this here. So this is Tonal Coherence in a Motet of Dufay. This is from the Journal of Music Theory. So I'm going to see what happens when I click on this. And it's looking really hard. I'm hoping it's going to find something soon. All right, something's not working right there. I'm going to try this one that says find it at EC. See how it does on that search instead. Here we go. Okay, so this article is available from JSTOR. So it's a different database that we have, but it's available in full text. So I can jump right to it. And there it is, tonal coherence in a motet of Dufay. So I can read the full text. A couple notes about JSTOR. Everything that we have in JSTOR is full text. So there are a few journals that we do not subscribe to in JSTOR, but the vast majority is available. So I can see here's the article. If I wanted to come back to it, I can use this remote access URL. So I could copy this. This will bring me right back here from anywhere. I can click on the citation button and it gives me the MLA citation. Again, these aren't perfect, but it's pretty close. So I could copy this to a clipboard and paste it into a document. It's very nice. I can actually browse the article this way. You'll see this, or I can actually download the PDF. Do not try to print from this screen. They use a kind of a funky inset reader that does not print from this screen. You actually have to go to download PDF, say I accept the conditions, which basically is I'm not going to make copies of this and sell it. And then here's my actual article. It also gives my information. It's not cited in MLA format, but at least you have the information there. So you'll see here it is. And this is what it actually looked like in print. And so now I can print it, download it, save it. So that was a quick and easy. We are in the process of transferring how we search for full text. It looks like they are in the middle of it right now. So right now, try the Find It EC button if it's there. If not, that means they've finished the Find It at EU, and then it will work from there. Let's see if I can find, let's try one more just for fun. Let's try this one. Let's see if we get anywhere on this one. Not looking good. So I would say the Find It at EU is still in process, but be on the lookout for that, as well as Find It EC is there, so go ahead and use it while it still exists. And here's another one. Again, it's available from JSTOR. There are some major musicological journals available in JSTOR, and what's nice about it is they're available from volume 1 of the journal. So if the journal started in 1850, we have 1850 available. You'll notice they don't always have the current, so there'll be a delay. This one, we can't get anything from JSTOR from the last 4 years. In this case, it doesn't matter because we're looking for 1957, but it will look in other databases if you're looking for a new issue of one of these journals. So that is the basics of, sometimes you will actually find full text directly in Realm, not very often, but occasionally. So in this case, I can go to the title. Here's creating the double motet anew. And you'll see the full text is right here. If you do find full text available in Realm, you can actually send yourself that information. So if you use the email function, it'll add the PDF along with it. Then you can also send yourself the MLA citation. Again, the databases aren't perfect with how they cite things, but at least all the information you need from that article should be there. And you can send it to any email account, add a subject, add comments, hit send, and the article will show up in your inbox. That is briefly the Realm Abstracts of Music Literature. I do want to go back to the course guide and just mention a couple other sources that you can find musical analyses. So you'll see I actually have a link to JSTOR here as well. So if you go to JSTOR directly, what's different about JSTOR versus Realm is because these are full text, when you do a search, it's actually looking for those words in the full text of the article. Whereas in RILM, it's just looking in the title, the abstract, subject words, and things like that. So I'm going to actually search this. So I'm just going to do a search for Dufay and motets. And you'll see I got 1,424. We do not currently have any JSTOR books, so I might just say, don't show me that. But that's still 1,400 articles. This is because anytime Dufay and motets are mentioned, it will show up as a positive result. So I can do a little bit of limiting. I'm going to say only show me the music journals. I'm still at 1,300. I can do search within results, so I could actually say I'm looking for a particular motet. Let's see. Maybe I'll just put dissonance. So when I added dissonance to my search, it actually brought it down to 186 results. So here's Dufay and the Journal of Musicology. Looks pretty good. And again, I've shown you how to download the PDF. You also can cite it right here. If I do cite, it'll show me that MLA where I can grab it and copy it to a clipboard. So you'll find a lot more stuff, but it will quickly become less useful. But the nice thing is if you can use JSTOR to search for a particular name of a piece, if you do that, I would recommend that you put it in quotation marks. See if I spelled that right. Yep, I did. So La Marmée, I found a bunch of results, only a couple. So sometimes it can get very specific very quickly. I think there's another way to spell that, which is why it didn't come up with as many. Well, the last one I want to show you is Project Muse. It's another collection of journals from a bunch of different scholarly publishers, a lot of humanities related. So I could look up again, Dufay and motets. And then I want to say right here, only show me the content I have access to. And you'll see now I only have 35 results. So I can look at any one of these things. Okay. Finally, there are some print musical analyses that you can find that are out there. And I just want to mention them right here. The UT, University of Tennessee at Knoxville, has an analysis index where they've gathered analyses of information in books. So you can search it here. There's also a couple of print sources, music analyses by Harold Diamond in our reference collection, and then this analyses of 19th and 20th century music is available both as an ebook and in our print collection. So that concludes the summary of searching for articles in music literature. Stay tuned for the next episode.